Hey all you people, hey all you people, hey all you people, won't you listen to me? My Morphe palette is here. Alright, I gotta get cute so we can do the test. I could barely get my life together, busy trying to get this video up. I'm so excited, I'm so excited. Do you know what this is? You know, like when you're excited for something, you can't get it open. Christmas is, that's why Christmas be the worst, man. You trying to hurry up and get a gift open. Like when you a kid, can't even get it open, child. Morphe, I know this is right. Look at this packaging. Yes, ma'am. You better make sure my palette get here without a scratch or a wrinkle. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Face of a Matter. It's your girl, Jay here. And in today's video, I am super excited. If you can't tell, oh my gosh. So before we even get started, let me go and give you the little intro and all the okay, welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. And today's video is going to be a review. Before I even show you the review, if you are not subscribed to my channel, shame on you. No, I'm just kidding, guys. If you're not already subscribed to the Face of a Matter family, I ask that you go ahead and do so. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much. Thank you for being an awesome supporter. But today's video, we are going to be reviewing the Morphe 3502 palette. This is the 3502 Second Nature palette, 35 shades to change your world. Meet your squad of beyond creamy, highly pigmented, super blendable eyeshadows. This fiery palette is bursting with off-the-chart oranges and boldly warm neutrals. The endless looks are up to you. Morphe babes don't just blend in, they blend the rules. Okay, Morphe babes don't just blend in, they blend the rules, whatever that means. And I just noticed the Morphe packaging is different. It doesn't have the red Morphe, you know what I mean? How it used to be. It's got red right here, but you know Morphe used to look a little different. Okay, chicy, I love it, all right, let's get it. I'm gonna show you guys. We're gonna open it up together. You ready? Are you ready? Okay, we got orange. They weren't playing about this orange. And we have name shades. As you can see, it has names on the palette. I'm going to actually glue this to the top so when I open it, I'll know and I can tell you guys easily as to what shade I am using. Okay, so off the bat, comparing the, see, this is the other packaging. With the M, we had more brown taupey colors, you know? But comparing it with this, pretty different. It's way more orange shades. We have an actual black shade. The Morphe 3502 matte did not have a black shade, which I wish it did, but this one has a black shade. And the 3502 matte, of course, is all matte shades. This is shimmer and matte. Oh, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shimmer shades. Oh wow, I have no words. Okay, I'm going to swatch one matte and one shimmer because you know how you feel about new palettes. You really don't want to mess with it. I'm gonna swatch the one called Zippy. This one right here is called Zippy. I'm gonna swatch that one. Cream. Oh, bah. I'm going to swatch the one that's called Brick. This is like a warm orange. Ooh, I'm gonna swatch that one. And you know what? We got this orange palette. We should have did the orange background. Should we not have? Okay, I'm back. So y'all should have seen me. That is the fastest I have ever done my base. So I'm ready to get into it. If you are, let's jump right into it. Let me switch my lens and let's get it. Okay, so what I didn't do is glue down my little screen thing like I said I was gonna do. Ooh, I don't even know where to start, you guys. Okay. For my transition color, I'm gonna take this color right here called Flux, F-L-U-X, and I'm gonna take it on a BH Cosmetics number 5 brush from the Rose Gold collection. And let me go on and get my mirror. Taking the color Flux, and that's gonna go right into the crease. I'm so nervous just to see how these apply. Okay, so off the jump, yes, pigmentation is there. I kind of already assumed that with the Morphe palette. These are awesome shadows. I'm gonna see how it builds up. So this is just one layer down. Like I said, off the bat, pigmentation's there. I have nothing bad to say about that. I'm gonna go in with one more coat of that just to see how the building does. One thing I can say about other palettes that I've tried, or just even the 35O matte palette specifically, building the shadow kind of changes the color, if that makes sense. So this right here, and I'm not trying to talk bad about my 35O matte palette because that's my baby, like that's still my baby. But I did have some things that I did not like about it, of course, just with anything else. But just with my transition color, I did notice that it did change the color of it as you continue to build up the color. I'm seeing a little bit of fallout, not too much, just a tiny bit. So while I'm noticing that, I'm gonna go ahead and buff that away. Off the bat, I used my own money to purchase this, and this actually got here, yeah, about 3 or 4 days ago, and it's here today. So the shipping was pretty quick. They give you a tracking number and all that stuff. Also, there are a lot of beauty bloggers who have coupon codes with Morphe, like Jackie Aina, Jaclyn Hill. Like a lot of people have coupon codes, but I actually used Jackie Aina's coupon code. I used hers, so just to support her. So you can use whoever code you want. Actually, I don't have a coupon code yet. I'm believing God for that too one of these days. All I know is my total came out to like $28. And that was after shipping was added and everything like that. So the coupon code did take, I think, about like $2 and some change off. So it doesn't help a whole lot, but it does help some. Off the bat, just to kind of give you guys a review as I'm going, I'm loving this. Like, I'm loving it. I think the shadows are beautiful. I love the pigmentation. The pigmentations are definitely true to color, meaning when you swatch it, you know how sometimes when you do shadows, when you do different looks and stuff, and it's like the shadow looks different as you apply it to your face, it looks kind of different. But this is definitely, as it looks in the pan, it looks like that on your eye. So far, so good with the transition. I'm loving it. I'm able to build it and it not change the color of the shadow. Whew, where do I want to go next? I'm gonna take this color down here at the very bottom. This one is called Fawn. I'm gonna take that one, and this I'm gonna take on a number 6 brush from BH Cosmetics. And I'm going to place this one into the outer crease. I'm really trying not to do the same eyeshadow look as I always do, but I feel like that's where we're headed. Okay, so going straight in with this color. This is a beautiful shade too. It's a nice rich brown. All right, I'm gonna go back in with my first brush and just kind of blend everything together. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna take this color called In the Zone. It's right above the actual black shade. Right there, that's called In the Zone. We're just gonna focus that on the outer crease area. I'm not really sure what I'm going for now, but we're just gonna go with it. Super pigmented. Like I said, I do have a little bit of fallout, but it's not crazy. Like you probably really can't even see it, but I do have a tiny bit of fallout, but I'm not tripping at all. This is gorgeous. I really like this color. It's like a cranberry yet brown color. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this same color and buff that underneath the eye. I know some people are into like the pan, so just for example, this color right here, I can tap into it and it's not falling all over the place. It's not doing crazy amounts of, you know, fallout everywhere, you know, because I remember at one point in time people were really talking about the Subculture palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills and how it was super powdery and it was falling off everywhere. Like, I'm not getting that at all. These are super creamy and buttery. I'm gonna actually go into the black shade. This shade is actually called Wiz, W-H-I-Z. And I'm gonna go ahead and use that. And we're just gonna pack that on the outer corner. Oh yes, pigmentation. Do you guys see this? And surprisingly, I'm not seeing any fallout from this black. And I'm like barely tapping off the brush as I dip it. Yes, super creamy. This palette, y'all will probably never see me use any other palette ever again. This is it right here. All these colors I wear on a daily. One thing I can say is that the black is like, as you apply the black and then you go back in and blend it, it kind of buffs away. So as you like, okay, for example, I'm applying the black, tapping off, rubbing it off, and then I'm gonna go back in and kind of blend it out. So I don't know if you can tell, but it's not, I mean, it's keeping the black, but it's not staying pitch black. Like oh no. So as I'm blending it, it's like, I don't know. Can you see that? It's not staying as black as it is in the palette. I may have to use another black if this doesn't pull through. I'm gonna try not to blend it so hard, but I wanna give you guys like an honest review just so you guys can know what to look for when you're using this palette, if you haven't already. The black is okay. The black is kind of, I don't know. I'm having mixed feelings about this black shade now. Because it's like as I apply it, it's going on nice and dark. But it's like as I blend it, it's like buffing away and kind of moving. So just a heads up, just be kind of careful when you're blending out the black. Because you know black will mess it up, you know. And see if that'll help blend it out instead of the bigger one. I don't know, it's doing it over here too. Like you see, it's not staying black. I'm gonna improvise real quick just because the black is not working out. So far, that's the only thing I'm having issues with is this black shade in the palette. One black shade that I always go to is from the Tarte's Pro palette down here at the bottom, this punk shade. And just for example, not to compare palettes, because this Morphe palette is it for me. But just for example, okay, I'm putting down the black shade from Tarte. You see how black it is, right? Then I'm gonna go in with a brush and blend it out. But if you can tell, like the black is staying there, you know, the blackness of the shadow is staying there. It's not moving, I can't see the shadow under it. When I'm using this black shade from Morphe, I can see the other shadows under it. So that's the only thing I'm having issues with is the black shade. But what I can say is that the shadows do blend. So while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and take the black shade. I'm gonna just deal with it and I'm gonna just go with it because I don't wanna keep using Tarte in it. I want to use this shade. All right, so I'm gonna go back in with the black shade from Morphe and I'm gonna put a little bit underneath the lower lash line. I'm gonna take that In the Zone color and I'm gonna kind of run it up against that black just so we can have all the colors matching that's on top. I'll have it at the bottom as well. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of run through that black with a little bit of that In the Zone color just because the black kind of took over the color once we started applying it. I'm just gonna use this flat brush from Vanity Planet, I think this is. So of course what I wanna do is I wanna first start off by using it without any, you know, facial spray or water or anything, just to see the pigmentation. And then of course if I wanna add it on, I will. Just trying to figure out which shade I wanna use. But I'm gonna take this color called Polished. Right here, this one is called Polished because I don't want to add gold. I do that all the time, so I want to keep it more on the plumish like side. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start applying this. This has no facial spray, no water, no moisture whatsoever. This is just straight from the pan to the brush to the eye. And let's see what happens. Okay, I can tell already from the shimmerness, and I'm tapping it off. I am getting pretty good of amount of fallout with the shimmer. I feel like after I add some facial spray or something that I probably won't have as much fallout. But I'm having a little fallout here, but it's okay. Okay, so this is the shadow with no added moisture. So now what I'm gonna do is add a little bit of moisture. I'm gonna take some facial spray. I'm gonna get the shadow pretty wet. And now I'm gonna try this side with it wet and see if we get a difference. Okay, so like I thought, I'm not getting any fallout on this side, using it with moisture. And I'm having a lot more control, which I figured it would anyway, but it's making it a lot more intense, a lot more foiled. And honestly, I feel if you're gonna go for a more like glam look, use moisture. But if you're just going for like a simple glam, you know, and you don't really want too much focus, like you want the focus to be the eyes but not like look at my eyes type of thing, don't use any moisture because just seeing the difference, this is still glam but it's more subtle. This is like I got a popping lid going on. Okay, so like I said off the bat, this is great. I'm gonna go back through and blend underneath the eyes some. I'm trying to figure out if I want to leave under here dark. All right, I'm just gonna go with the pure color, and if it doesn't look right, I'm gonna cover it up with the a highlighter. All right, going in with pure, I feel like it's gonna be too gold. I think it's a little too gold. I'm gonna just add a tiny bit just to balance it out. But yeah, this is gonna be too gold. Yeah, let me not do that. I'm gonna go back in with the lid shade, which is called Polished, on that same small brush. And what I'm gonna do is just pretty much add that color, not really as my inner corner, but just kind of closing in on it, top and bottom, if that makes sense. This is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil 601 Black Bean, and I'm gonna add that to my lower lash line. Yes, I love this so much. All right, so very faintly, I'm gonna take a little bit of this liner as well and just take it to my upper lash line. Okay, so quickly I'm gonna go ahead and add mascara and then we're gonna do lashes. Okay, so for lashes today, I'm actually gonna go in with some new lashes. Oh yes, these are from Lashed Out. These are from Lashed Out and these are in the style Chaotic. And this is my first time trying this brand, so I have no idea how it's gonna come out, but these are definitely dramatic. These are definitely my style. Big, thick, and dramatic is my style. So I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, since I'll do a dedicated video if you guys want, I'm gonna go ahead and apply these and I'll be right back. All right guys, well this is the end of the video. So the verdict out on this Morphe 3502 palette. I give this a million thumbs up. The only downfall I can honestly truly say about this palette is the black shade, the color Whiz. This black shade here at the bottom, that's the only thing I can really say I didn't have a lot of luck with, simply because, as you guys could tell on camera, the black is like as soon as you blended the black in, it was like it just washed away or something. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but that's the only way I can really explain it. But everything else, the shimmer shades, the matte shades are awesome. That's the only downfall I can say about this palette, is that black shade. I don't know, like, you might have some luck with it. I will try it again to use the black shade, just maybe in a different way, or at least maybe not with so many shadows, underneath the black, because I did have like 2 different shades blended, well actually 3 different shades blended into my crease area and stuff before I even added the black shade, so maybe that played a part. But I will try it again without all those other layers and see if that made a difference. But as far as doing it that way, it did not work so well out for me. Like I said, I've tried it with the Tarte palette using a black shade and it worked perfectly fine, so I don't know if it's just this black shade out of the palette, or maybe it was just something I did differently. I'm not sure. But other than that, this palette is A1. I highly recommend it. It runs for about, on the Ulta site, it goes for $23. On the Morphe site, it runs for $23. So this palette runs for $23. So after shipping and handling, I think it's maybe $28. The shipping is probably about $5 or $6 anyway. But like I said, there are a lot of people who have coupon codes for this site. Unfortunately, I don't have one. I'm believing God to have one day, but as far as that goes, I don't have one. But I did use Jackie Ina's coupon code, which hers is Edges. So just to help out a fellow YouTuber, her code is Edges, EDGES, if you want to use a code. I saved about maybe $2 and some change, about $2.08 or something on the site when I used the code. Not a whole lot of money, but it's something to get off of it, you know what I'm saying? Something better than nothing. Yeah, but like I said, at the end of the day, this palette, I think it's bomb. I think it's nice, and I love the fact that they have names for the shades now. They have name shades. I love that. Like I said, I glued mine up here at the top. You can easily tape it or something a little less tacky as mine looks, but you could tape it, you could do whatever else you want, you could super glue it, whatever. I just used eyelash glue and it worked perfectly fine. Like it's not coming off, like it's okay. But this palette overall, I love it. I think it's absolutely stunning. The shades are beautiful, the matte shades are beautiful, the shimmer shades are stunning. And I honestly, other than that black shade here at the bottom, that's the only thing I have to say. But other than that, this palette is definitely something to buy. I think it's definitely worth your $23 to $30. I definitely think it's definitely worth it. If you already have the 350 matte palette, like I said, the shades are pretty much kind of the same. You don't have as many brown shades, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you do get shimmer shades with this palette, and you do get a lot of matte shades. So I think this palette was great to get, but I feel like this 3502 is better because you do have that mixture of shades. You have your mattes and your shimmer foiled shades. So honestly, yes, I say get it, I say buy it, I say get it and have a blast with it. Create shades of all kinds. The description on the back of the box, it was saying that it was bursting off the chart oranges, yes. Boldly warm neutrals, yes. Endless looks are up to you, of course. And very beyond creamy, yes. Highly pigmented, Yes. Super blendable shadows? Yes. So the description on the back is definitely accurate. Yeah, this is my review on it, guys. I'm pretty sure you're gonna watch 100 more reviews on this palette, but this is my take on 3502 palette, and honestly, I love it. If you're more into, of course, like cool tone shades, if you're into like purples and pinks and you're into blues, this is definitely not the palette for you, but I feel like this is an essential palette for any makeup artist or anyone who just loves makeup, because you have the option of creating so many different looks with this palette, especially like I said earlier, with the fall season here. This is definitely a go-to palette, whether you're working on a client or you're just wanting to do makeup on yourself. I think it's very beautiful. You can create endless amounts of looks with this, all matte, all shimmer, whatever you want to do, you have the option to do so. Whoever, the people who were behind this, the Morphe team, you guys did awesome. I think the colors are fantastic. I love it. I have nothing bad to say about it other than that black shade did not cut it for me. I need when I go black with a shadow, I need it to be bow. Like, I don't want no faded charcoal looking color. Like, no, I need black. So other than that, this is perfect. I love it. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching my review. I hope this helped you decide if you want to buy it or not. Like I said, this is a definite thumbs up for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So as always, if you're new, I'm Jay. And if you're not new, I just thank you so much for supporting me with whatever I do here with my channel. I love you guys so much. And until next time, God willing, I will definitely see you all in my next video. Bye.